Shawn, it's great to see you, man. But I think I started a little bit early with the season's greetings here, especially because of what we're going to be talking about. But how you doing, my friend? How's 2023 been for you? And did something special happen during 2023 for you?
Yeah. 2023 has been it'll be the most memorable year of my life. I'm actually uh 2 months into remission. I was actually diagnosed with cancer earlier this year, and
Wow.
yeah, and it was a very, very, very challenging, trying year, to say the least. But I persevered and had a lot of support from a lot of family and friends. And yeah, as of September, I got the call that I was in remission, which was huge. And shortly after that, I proposed to my now fiance. And yeah, things are. It took a complete 180 from where I started earlier this year. So I'm just happy, literally happy to be here, and happy to be here with you talking about another exciting event at the end of this year at Schmoozefest on behalf of Unison, and moving on.
Brother, I am so happy for you and, keep that strength alive. You've always been an amazing person, an amazing artist. Love talking to you. And the fact that, you're part of this whole thing, uh, that for a lot of us is literally our work Christmas party. This is how we all get together for the holiday season. For folks who don't know what we're talking about, what is it exactly? Why I'm wearing this so early, this so
Yeah.
early, and this next to be so early.
Yeah, so Unison Fund is basically an emergency relief fund that helps anyone working in the music industry when they're in times of crisis. And every year we do Schmoozefest, which is our annual holiday, like you said, like a work party. It's a big get together. There's going to be music and food, schmoozing, drinks, all the festivities that you would think in the Christmas time. And we're all getting together to help support those in need. This year, our applications were up 238%, those who are in need, which is great, but our
Yeah.
donations were down 60%. So
Ah.
we're trying to serve two sides here, where we want to celebrate those and celebrate with our peers, but we're also looking to bring in more funds and reach out to those who might be in a better position to help us sustain.
And that's what this is all about because people who buy these tickets, it goes to Unison.
Correct. And every dollar that is spent towards Unison, 92 cents of that dollar goes into the funding. So we have a really low operating cost, and yeah, anyone who buys a ticket, that goes directly to support those that are in need.
And let's talk about it because, of course, I go every year because, seriously, for some of us who work on our own, we don't get to have the office Christmas party per se. This is our holiday party. That's how I look at this. And when you say that people, go to this thing, you're like, you're minimizing it. This thing is massive, my friend.
It is. It really is. It's the who's who of the music industry, and there's no egos. It really is a snooze fest. It's you're bumping into the Christmas Santa and other performers. DJ Scratch Bastard's going to be there providing music. I'm going to be co-hosting that evening. There's going to be a lot of fun, photo booths set up, and it's great. It's truly wonderful.
Yeah, you know what? Great food, lots of food. Even though this
Yes.
place is packed, there's still lots of food for everybody. You're running into people that you haven't maybe seen for a long time. It's relaxing, it's great. But again, the whole thing is about giving back. And one of the most important times I think that Unison and this party was so valuable was during COVID because a lot of
Yeah.
people were hurting. Can you talk a little bit about that, please? Because Unison really did help a lot of people out on this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when the pandemic hit and COVID hit, the live music industry was erased pretty much. Venues closed down, people lost jobs. I'm not just talking, artists on stage. It's the whole ecosystem of the music industry. 25% of people lost their jobs and permanently, and people are still struggling to get back. I'm pretty much a pretty. I have my own experience. I haven't really had a chance to get back live yet. It's coming back, which is great. But for over 2 years. I couldn't perform, and I rely on that income as an artist, and without that, it's hard to survive. But I know I sit on the allocations committee with Unison, and I'm seeing where these funds are going, and there's people that are in dire needs. We just launched our legacy program to help our veterans and seniors in the music industry, and those cases are very, very, very hard. It's very hard to read. It's very sad because there's a lot of people that unfortunately are physically unable to go out there and get a job, but they don't have a pension to fall back on. And so Unison, that's why we're here. We're providing funding for those legacy applicants as well, for anything from dental to medical to assisted living to groceries to whatever it is. Not only did the pandemic hit it, but we're now seeing the ripples effects of that with inflation, the cost of living. There's just so many things that have piled on in these last 3 years, and unfortunately, the bounce back hasn't been as strong. So that's why we're truly here, is to be that support blanket to fall back on, and and it's working. We have, people are, unfortunately, there's a lot of people in need, and so that's why we're saying, hey, everyone, come and hang out, support, come have a great time, but you're also supporting so many people across Canada through a wide, diverse populace, and we're thankful for that. So
I'm trying to remember last year. Were there raffles last year? I'm trying to remember.
there are, yeah. So
Yes.
we do a silent auction every year.
Right.
So and this year we're going back to the Liberty Grand, which is a much better setup for the schmooze environment. So yeah, there's going to be a silent auction. So I don't have the items in front of me, but they're top class, trust me. And every year I always come back with two or three things, because I'm like, oh, a little silent auction here, and you can run in at the last minute. So it's great. And again, it all goes to a great cause.
Early Christmas shopping. One of the things I've done in the past too is I would buy like 3 tickets. It would be 2 tickets for myself and my partner, and then an extra ticket just for the fact of that's my donation. So folks can do that, and if you want to give that ticket away, there you go. That's an early Christmas gift to somebody else who may never be able to have a chance to be on this side of the velvet rope. And I love the fact that you're doing that, Liberty. And the reason why is because it's kind of those lineups at the bar can get real long sometimes. And I know over there it's a little bit easier to get to.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah. And once you mentioned early Christmas presents, we are doing early bird ticket sales until November 12th. And so you can save yourself a little bit of money. And also, if every early bird ticket you purchase, you get entered for a chance to win a foursome to our annual Unison Golf Charity Classic, which is a pretty big value. So yeah, there's lots of incentives even on that side as well.
Yeah, so, no, a couple of years ago, I actually won. I won a limited edition Tragically Hip vinyl album. And
nice.
I will never forget, because I was driving home and I got the phone call going, Rudy, where are you? You won. So I had to go over and later on and pick it up. But like I said, you just never know what's going to happen. So how do we get tickets for this, for folks who want to come to this thing?
Yeah, you go to unisonfund.ca, and there's an events tab. Click on that, and it'll walk you through the steps to purchase the tickets. And like I said, early bird is until November 12th. You can still purchase tickets after November 12th. You just don't get entered into that draw. But the funding still comes to Unison, and you're still going to come to the party. You're still going to have a great time, and come join us.
Cannot wait, brother. Looking forward to seeing you. So glad you are healthy and strong. Congratulations on the engagement. I saw the pictures of that. I saw that went up. So so happy for you. And yeah, man, looking forward to seeing you co-host once again on this great event. Like I said, man, this is my Christmas party. So I can't wait to see you and everybody there. And it's going to be a blast. And straight up, man, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all the best in 2024 for you and yours.
Thank you, Rudy. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. And I look forward to partying with you at Schmoozefest this year.